Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to bind the data to a drop-down list. Now, instead of passing department ID from text box, I would like to pass the value from drop-down list. So first of all, I need to bind all the departments to this drop-down list, and then I can select a department and click the button to bind the data to the grid view by taking the input parameter from drop-down list. So we will see how to bind the data to the drop-down list programmatically. We have seen with smart tag in our earlier video. Simply choose data source, we say next, 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 and you can get it. But in your real-time application, we never go for using these wizards. We always program that. So I want to program this in the page load itself. So I'll just go for view code. Here I have one command that I have already executed. I'm going to write one more command here. Simply copy this, paste, and I'll name it as command 2, and it is select star from tbl underscore dpt, and I'm going to execute it on the same connection, and I'm going to execute the same command and I'm going to read it in SQL data reader dr2 equals to cmd2 dot execute reader. I can also use the same command object and same data reader object. Just for your understanding purpose and for the simplicity, I'm using separate command object and separate data reader object. I'll just delete it from here and I'll paste it here so that you should have some understanding, proper understanding. I'll simply push this up so that I have closed the data reader. I have created one more command on the same connection and I'm getting the data in the data reader dr2. Now this time I don't want to give the output to a grid view, but I want to add each and every record, department ID and department name, to the drop down list. So I need to read the records one after the other. I can use while loop for that. I'll say while dr2 dot read. So dr2 dot read will return true, while dr2 dot read equals to true. Whenever there is a record in data reader, read it. So it is going to read the record one after the other as long as we have all the records read. And I'm going to add that record in my drop down list. Drop down list 1 dot items dot add object of list item. So how do I create the object of list item? I'll simply say new list item, and here I need to pass two parameters, that is text and value. Text will be the department name, that is nothing but d name, and the value will be department ID, that should be did. So I'll say text is nothing but dr of dname dot toString, and value dr of did dot toString. Now it is going to read record 1 and add that items department name and department ID in the drop down list. In the second iteration it is going to read the record 2, third iteration record 3. In this way it is going to iterate as long as it reads all the records and add all the items to the drop down list. And here I'll say dr2 dot close. I'll save this and execute it. So here I get all the departments Now if I select HR and click the button, that ID should be passed as the parameter. In this button click, now I need to read the value. Instead of reading it from the text box, I'll say drop down list one dot selected value dot to string and execute it. Now there should not be any employee with that department. I'm going to select, actually I have used a for loop in database and executed a query so that I should get multiple records. I should have some employees. Yeah, all these employees are from education department. I'll select development. I do not have any employees. Database, yeah, I have few employees from database. So this is how I can bind the data to a drop down list programmatically using while loop. In our earlier video we saw how to bind data with the help of wizard to a drop down list, but here we have seen how to bind the data to a drop down list with the help of coding. Thank you very much.